This video was brought to you by ABRP Planner, Kempower, Markus Bil, Stormberg and Bilkomponenter. Okay, what do we got here? A bar. KPA. PSI. What? Half bar. What? Are you serious? I have 8 PSI. Huh? Holy shit! No wonder why I got shake in the tire. What the heck, man? I need to fill up that ASAP. Why did... okay, I think it's my responsibility to check tire pressure. That's way too low, man. Let me just check this one. See, this is... Huh? This is 1.4 bar. 1.45. Let me double check this one. Are you crazy? It's half bar. I was getting some weird shake. Huh? Unbelievable. Okay, it's my responsibility to check this, of course. It's not Circle K's fault, is it? This is 1.5 bar. It was that side. But really, are they supposed to have only 1.5 bar? That is remarkably low. 0.7 bar. What? I can feel they are soft. Holy shit, we need to fill up something here. Man, I use my extension cord here. I don't want to waste time while we are stationed. Oh shit, I can barely reach. I cannot reach it. I can almost reach it. Shit. Oh man. We might have to take a timeout. Yeah, this is for safety. I've been driving way too far with under-inflated tire. But okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna charge up until we have enough, 75% or something. And then I have to somehow reposition. I can go to the gas station, but we just have to figure out something here. Yeah. Okay, I just don't want to lose too much time since we are charging already. So a nice gentleman over there in the bottlenecks, he helped me push. Wait, what the heck happened here? Oh shit, it was running, but I think the cable probably disconnected. Or, no, I think the car might have. I have to check here. 12 volt. What happened to 12 volt? It's dead. Okay, the extension cord thing, I probably blew the fuse on that one. This one is okay. We have to fill up on this side first. I think that one is so powerful it actually blew the fuse on the extender. Okay, so I have to pay attention here. It's getting way better now. Wait, I found the problem. You see, this thing here pulls 20 amp. You know, I bought a smaller one, a more compact one that pulls only, well, this is 240 watt. The one I bought was only 70 watt, which is safer. So this is the one that blew the extension splitter thing. But fortunately, it seems like this fuse has not been blown yet, fortunately. So hopefully it will not blow because I want to fill up. But I can show you now that we have filled up this one to 2.9 bars. That's a lot better than this one, 2.75. Okay, I will fill up a little bit more. But also another thing is that I will stop the clock, or I will have to start counting now because this is a matter of safety. And of course, I should have done this before I started. Yeah, at 75% now. We should disconnect and we have enough juice to go. But I stopped the clock because we need to fill up air and it's easier to move the car around rather than moving the trailer around the car. Well, we're back on the road now. So yeah, I counted 10-minute delay here because of the thing, but this is of course a safety issue. And yeah, I blame myself for not checking the tire pressure. When I picked up the trailer yesterday, it was a bit dark and I saw that they look a little bit like flat-ish, but I wasn't sure. Maybe I just wanted to stress and get on the road, which was a small mistake. I should have just pulled out my measuring tool here, yeah, and measure it. I always bring it with me in the bag. And then I will quickly realize that, hey, 1.5 bar was a little bit too low. Well, the one that says half bar, by the way, once you reposition the wheel, it suddenly said 1.5 bar, which makes more sense. Half bar would be, yeah, not good. But yeah, so now we fill up the tires. And also when I was driving, I felt some vibration on the trailer. I'm not sure if we're gonna experience it again. It could be because of the tire, plus the tire felt a little bit warm. I suspect it was maybe at 40 degrees Celsius. Maybe it should be 25 degrees. So maybe the low tire pressure also causes the trailer to use more, but no, I mean, it's not gonna spend 50 watt hour or 100 watt hour per kilometer more, right? So we'll see on the return now if we suddenly magically get lower consumption or not. Yeah, so then we have to correct for it, I guess. Well, I'm not gonna redo it. We'll just correct for it in case we find out that, yeah. So just for me, smack, yeah, now I have more experience and I know how to avoid this shit happening. Okay, the trailer seems to not make that shake that it did earlier. But okay, so suddenly now the consumption is not 430, 440 anymore, it's only 370. But I was stuck behind a couple of trucks, that's one thing. And if you look at the wind turbine, well, maybe it's not, you're not in the right angle yet. But I will show you that we actually had headwind on the way here. And now we're getting the tailwind. So, I mean, it's easy to blame the tires immediately if we don't know all the other circumstances. But we have to drive long enough. Eventually, further north we go, we will have side wind or crosswinds again. And we will see if we end up with lower consumption or not, or how it is. We are now driving down Hollandsosen and we are actually regenning. I wonder what happens then. Okay, I would like to show you guys on the backup camera, but when you regen, the car is slowing down a little bit and then the trailer is pushing against the car, and that squeezes the piston, which activates the physical brake on the trailer. So it could mean that the trailer behind us here is not regenning. But it depends how soft. I don't want to go too fast, by the way. You guys say, oh, you should coast. No. We don't want to go too fast. So, but I think ideally, if the pressure on the piston is not too high, then we will actually recuperate some of the energy from the trailer also. But I'm not sure. But at least what we should be able to recuperate the kinetic energy or the potential energy, depending on how you see it, on the car, which is 2,700 kilograms, 2,750 roughly, whereas the trailer is 700 kilograms. So it would be great to get some of the trailer's kinetic energy / potential energy also. Well, I think by regening quite low, then that could be the case. We are now at Varberg, and yeah, you see, this one was the last leg from Helsingborg here, 409 watt per kilometer. But if we look at the flag, we came from that direction. Oops. Yeah, you see, so we had tailwind. So that means that it's. I mean, how much? Let me stop the car now. How much did the increased or the low tire pressure affect the consumption? I'm not sure, but let me feel the tire now. Yeah, you see the tires feel quite cold now, but they felt warm earlier. Like now it feels like they are only 20 degrees or 15 degrees, but when they were under pressure, they felt like they were around 40 degrees. So I would just visually inspect them to see if everything is okay. Yeah, they look and feel a lot better now. All right, okay, so all good. Now I need to eat. I was planning on eating on the previous stop, but I ran out of time. So now I will eat some more salad and then do the regular stuff, restroom and so on. But I would like to go to, what's the time now? It's 9:11 right now. I would like to go to Road Garden. They have really nice Asian buffet over there. Unfortunately, they open at 11. We're getting close to Kungsbackarna, and if we look at the time, 9:49. Okay, to simplify things, with all the delays we had now last night versus start time, we just add 20 minutes to the current time, and that's the running time for the 1,000 kilometer challenge. So you see we are roughly 10 hours and 10 minutes now. Oh shit! And we are just here. And we have done 675, well, we have 2% under reporting, so it's roughly 680-ish something, well, close to 690 kilometers. Wow, this is gonna take a while, man. And it's now, okay, almost 10 in the morning, so the traffic is increasing, and we have to squeeze through Göteborg in the morning, but I think we will avoid Göteborgstad, because fortunately it's July still. So there's some holiday, so most of the office rats, they are not at the office. Oh shit, I need to overtake another truck. Yeah, I tend to be as considerate as possible. You see, it's 85 now, so yeah, we want to overtake that truck. But when I overtake the truck, I will increase my speed temporarily and then overtake it fairly fast. Let me show you here. So go this 100, okay, barely legal, I know. But I don't want to hug the left. What the heck happened there? Freaking eco display, man. I don't want to hug the left lane too long. So I want to quickly pass the truck like this. And then just look in the mirror, see that we are clear of the truck. And then use the blinker. And then move over. And then I slow down back to 92. Huh? Ancient Chinese secret, and then we let all the faster cars pass, right? We don't want to camp all the way to freaking Kungsbacka just to overtake one mother trucker. Yeah. We are getting close to Spekerud, and we have a slight problem, because when I was charging at Varberg, it was 5 out of 6 available. Now we have Laderstau at Spekerud. Yes, it's summer vacation. There's freaking people all over the place here. Shit. Fortunately, I charge a little bit extra. This is what you also should do. Have a little margin. Unfortunately, the consumption was a little bit lower than expected, so I can make it to Ljungskile with 4%. That's what the car claims. And for some reason, Ljungskile, almost nobody goes there. Everyone just want to gangbang Spekerud. The only problem is that Ljungskile has 375 amp. It's a Kempower plug, so I will only get around 120 kilowatt there. But that's still better than getting stuck in Laderstau over there, right? And then we will just take it from there. Yeah, man. And this is, I even drove at night in the beginning. You can imagine how clumsy this would be if I would drive in the daytime, and I will get stuck in Laderstau from the beginning already. Oh shit. We are almost at Ljungskile now, and according to the map here, we have 7 out of 8 stalls available. I also checked Fortum app or Recharge. It also already claims 6 out of 8, but we have plenty of stalls available here. At 8%, I have some power limit now. I'm down to 70% power. Come on, come on. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, we're here. Look, that stall is available. Okay, if we go here to off-road, come on. Oh. Let's see now. I know the Kempower cables are fairly long. We just have to. Oh, don't go further. Okay, let's see now. Can we reach it? Oh yeah, the cable reached. Look at this shit, man. Oh shit. Okay. But there is enough. Okay, there are some cars over here, but they can sneak past here. You see, there's plenty of space here. Plenty of space if they need to get past. And the Tesla can get out if it wants to. You see, no problem. And then fortunately, the Kempower cables are so long that you can reach it all the way here. Huh? Now the only problem is that these are 375 amp. So if you look here, yeah, voltage is 200, can you see it? 325 volt times 375 amp, that's 122 kilowatt. As the voltage goes up, we will be charging slightly faster, but this is the best deal. Spec-It was just overcrowded. So yeah, we might lose a couple of minutes here until we reach around 30%, then it starts to throttle anyway. So yeah, okay, I think this is the best deal. And let me just check here. We went a little bit off-roading. Yeah, there's plenty of space, man. Plenty of space. This car was built for this shit. Oh yeah. Charging up the car. Didn't have to unhook and lose time there. Gonna eat some salad. Burmaster for the win. Oh. This is why German electro autos are the best. Okay, this is really strange because you see here when I use the Tesla app trying to find Supercharger, for example at the Hogstorp, at first it was shown up as unavailable, and now you can't find any chargers. For example, the one in Strømstad is supposed to be open for the public. Also here in Sarpsborg, also Rygge, it's down. Seems like maybe Tesla has some server problems. And then since the only way for non-Tesla to charge a Tesla Supercharger is to go it via the app, then we simply can't use Superchargers. We have to rely on all the other chargers, and you can bet that that Ioniq will be gangbang. So what I'm going to do is that we have to drive roughly we have roughly 210 kilometers left. So we split it in half and drive a little bit over 100 kilometers, and then another one. So it means one more charging stop. I'm planning on stopping at Schweinsund over here, Svinesundparken. There's plenty of chargers here. Wait, why do we only see one? You see, 150 kilowatt there, and then there's supposed to be more here. More. There. They pop up as we zoom in. So we're gonna go over there, safe. I'm not sure which one. We can just take this one, for example. If this one doesn't work or whatever, then we replace. That's 118 kilometers. That means after this one, we only have to drive roughly 100 kilometers. But you see here that the charging curve is nice and flat at least. So it did slowly go up as the voltage goes up. We get more. We can see here. It's easier. I could also look in the app, but well, I could scan the QR code and show you. But it's slightly better resolution here. If you click here, you see that. You see here the power went slowly up as the voltage went up. It started at 325 volt. We are now at 354, and it has still gone 375 amp flat. So this is the power of the EQE, is that it can charge fairly flat, maybe even flattens out the curve so that by the end of the day, charging to 70% yields the same time or similar time. Oh shit, now it started raining. Okay, let's get inside the car. We are now at Schweinsundparken, and oh yeah, the Hypercharger is available. Hopefully I get some good speed on it. I need to just ninja it somehow. Where there's also the Kempower somewhere, but I think I'll go for this one. Yeah, with a okay, let's try. We can just block the 50 kilowatts. Wait, how do I do this? Oh shit, I just need it for 10 minutes. Oh shit, man. Freaking charge port on it. Oh, shit. Okay, let's try. See if we can get some good speed from this one. Right, we are plugged in now, blocking this charger, but there's still plenty of other chargers here. This is just a tritium. Who cares about the 50 kilowatt tritium? Okay, How many kilowatt are we getting? That is the question. If it's 375 amp limited, we should be getting around 125 kilowatt. We shall see. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Come on! Can we get 150 kilowatt? Oh, I think this is good enough. This is good enough, man. We just need to top up a little bit so we get enough juice, and then we get the heck out of here. I think I need only 10 minutes here, and we can finish this. Oh, it seems like, oh yeah, man, look at this, huh? Hypercharger for the win. For some reason, we get better speed here than at Kempower, and Kempower is my sponsor. Shit, look at this, 149 kilowatt. Okay, I know the problem, because Kempower, they can supply 500 amp cables, but for some reason, Recharge, they go for 375 amp cables. Yeah, so it's not Kempower's fault. Okay, I just went to the restroom. We have 48%. I calculated we need to spend 40% to get to finish 999, which means that now we have, okay, and then let's say we have 5% margin. So 2 minutes ago at 1312, we had enough juice to leave. Now we will charge a little bit extra. That's the convenient charge, so we can go actually not straight home, but we have to go over to wait, can I not? Okay, we have to go over to Circle K Lørenskog. It's over here somewhere, to return the trailer, and then I can go home. So this is the convenient charge thing I'm always doing. Why can't I see Circle K there? It's there. I know it's there. There. Now it showed up. Wow, the lag. Okay, replace it. Okay, now we charge extra. We count now. From 12, we charge and see how many minutes extra. I'm going to show you something. This location here, I rarely come here. But we're taking that one. And then we have some 50 kilowatt chargers over here. Some more 50 kilowatt charge over there. And then I almost didn't see it, but over there, the Ioniq 5 that is parked over there. First, he was going to take the 50 kilowatt here. And I told him, oh, you have a high power charger there. He's like, oh! So yeah, so and he went over there instead. So yeah, the Kempowers are over there, but I was happy that this one was available because I'm just blocking one charger here, roughly. But I'm almost good to go. In a couple of minutes, I can get the heck out of here. Yeah. Wait, what? There's even more chargers there. Look. That's only 50 kilowatt. And then normally I would be at the roundabout over there, but those chargers were occupied. There's so many chargers here. This is why I chose this location, because we have plenty of options. All right, so it was 12 when we started counting the convenient charge. By the time it's going to be 19, that would be 7 minutes on convenient charge. And we will hit 60%, and we will have enough now to return the trailer and then go back home. Yeah, so that's it. Now we count. Yeah, there. Okay, let's go. All right, this is the final run. So the way we count now is that with all the deductions we had yesterday, we count as if we started 7 minutes before midnight. So we could just add 7 minutes to the current time. So we are currently at 13.5 hours, and we have done 893 kilometers. The trip meter is showing 2% too little, which means that we have to count to 800. We have to count to 980. Yeah, that would be 1,000 kilometers. So, yeah. Now let's go for it. This is the first 1,000 kilometer challenge with a trailer. We're gonna set the time now and see how good it is, and then how hard it's gonna be to beat it. Well, okay, let's go for it. The weather is nice, and it's gonna be nice all the way to Oslo from here. All right, this is it. The countdown. 9990, 9991, 9992, 993, 994, 995, 996. Wow, it goes kind of slow, man. 997, 998, 9999. 9999, 1000, 1423. We have to add 7 minutes. It becomes 14 hours and 30 minutes. And then, oh shit, no. this consumption here, 404. Oh shit! Can you see that? There, 414 watt-hour per kilometer. Wow! With 2% underreporting, we have to correct for that. All right, we set a time now. Okay, let's check the weight of the trail. How do you use this one? Oh, interesting. There's a whole bunch of numbers over there. Okay, let me see. How do I interpret this? There's a whole bunch of numbers there. What the heck does that mean? Okay, if I just pull. Okay, let me pull on the frontmost. Oh, sorry. There seem to be many individual scales. So if I move over to the frontmost one, let me see. There. Okay, the front axle is then on the frontmost. Okay, 1340. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Oh, it's like a multi-scale. And then I move. I prefer just using one scale. Okay, wait a little bit more. Wait, this looks weird. I think the whole car is not in there. There, yeah, 2780. That sounds about right. Okay, well, maybe there's a 20 kilogram weight on the trailer hitch. But then let's then put the trailer on the last one. Oh shit, can you see that? Sorry. We need to move the trailer over to the last one here. No, okay, no, sorry, there. Yep, the trailer is 700 kilograms, maybe 7 to 720, because 20 of those kilograms might be resting on the trailer hitch. Yeah, so that means it's correct. According to the documentation, the trailer is supposed to be 700 kilograms. Okay, we are back at Circle K. So I came here with 14%. You see, it was spot on. I charged enough to get here. But one thing I want to check, by the way, is that we placed the trailer where it should be, like a ninja. But I want to check something. Parking assistance. It says that active parking assist unavailable when towing trailer. Okay, so this doesn't seem to have any trailer assist feature here. Okay, we just checked that one. Okay, park. Let me check outside. Was this a good parking? Let's check. Oh yeah. Wait, did I go too deep? Because I don't want to block for that part. This is perfect. This is perfect. I haven't driven a trailer in 6 months or so, but I managed to back in like a ninja because I've been using trailer a lot with Optimus Prime. That's why. Well, okay, let me unhook and return this trailer. All right, we're back in Oslo now. So how fast was it? Well, it was beaten by the bus, but then it was faster than the Leaf. So eventually we'll get more results in here. But today, by the way, I drove at 90 kilometers per hour. I consider 90 to be a good speed. I was following the speed of trucks even, most of it. But you will also see that some cars even hammered me, but legally we are supposed to drive at 80 kilometers per hour. The reason why I didn't go at 80 is because I would then get lots of trucks behind me and they then need to overtake me. So I just want to flow with the traffic, even though it means going slightly over the speed limit, but also the trucks are doing it. So it's like, you know, barely legal. But some people might claim that, okay, but if you cruise at 80 kilometers per hour today, you will arrive faster because you then spend less energy and you don't have to charge that much. True, but when you do the math, if you cruise 10 kilometers per hour slower, you will arrive, or the driving time will be 1.5 hours slower, but the saving in the energy, and then divided by the charging speed, because this car charges pretty fast, you only save a half an hour. It only takes half an hour extra to charge it, which means that if you drive slower, you will arrive 1 hour slower. That is my prediction. I don't have to do it. I can just calculate it and it will be quite accurate. And you guys can probably also do it and you will also come to the same result, I think. But okay, how is this car? It's nice and comfy, quiet. I heard a little bit of wind noise on the back. Would be maybe better if the back window was double glazed or something. Other than that, we have massage, we have Burmester, we have ventilated seats. It has lots of features. You can see the backup camera. It doesn't have any trailer trailer helping features, but at least we have auto steer. So my impression is that this EQE is a pretty good car for towing trailer. But eventually we need to test other cars. We're going to test the EQS. I'm going to borrow next week. EQS is more efficient, so it should be faster. It has a bigger battery, it charges faster. And then eventually I need to test Plaid also. See how that one is. Will it beat EQS? Which one's going to be faster? It depends on many things here. It doesn't only depend on charging to 50%. We then many times need to charge to 60, 70%. So a flatter charging curve matters more, but also the efficiency of the car itself also matters, because here you saw that it was a bit thirsty. If you use an EQS or an or a Tesla, the total consumption for the whole car plus trailer should be lower. So that's going to be interesting to test it. Plus that some cars, for example the Korean cars, EV6, Ioniq 5, they might actually overheat and we get some problems eventually. And it like if you're pulling trailer and you drive at 90, by the time you arrive at the charger, the battery might be too hot, and then during the charging session you will overheat and you will charge slower than if you're not pulling a trailer. I need to test this, and eventually we need to find out which car is the fastest for pulling trailer. I think it might be Lotus Electra because it charges so fast, even though it's a little bit thirsty. But what about Nio? Well, Nio can battery swap, huh? You can just battery swap. Wait, but if you want to enter the battery swap station, you have to unhitch. And the unhitching procedure might take a minute or two every time. And then not only that, but you have to find a suitable place for the trailer, back it in there, and then unhitch, lock it, and and then in with the plugs and safety wire and everything. So you actually lose some time when you do the battery swap versus other cars where you can just go in a trailer for an install and then plug it in. So we need to test that. An EL7 or something, right? And then see. Yeah, I find this interesting. We should test it out. What do you guys think? Huh? Which car do you want me to test on the 1,000 kilometer trailer challenge? I find this useful because there are more and more people now who uses trailer and caravan. And also another thing, the consumption on this trailer is quite similar to a caravan. Even though the caravan is bigger, the caravan is typically more aerodynamic versus the trailer. So what I've tested so many stuff in the past with Model X, is that the consumption and the stuff we found out today is actually pretty close to a caravan also. So there you guys have it. Yeah, let me know which car you want me to test next, and I will try to make it happen. So that's going to be for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.